tonight. So I'll go with 8 without a 9. So this is not too bad this show tonight. So I'll go with 8 without a 9. So it was a really good show tonight. It was amazing and entertaining to the wrestlers. So if you want to subscribe in this channel, so if you want to subscribe to, you put subscribe in the top right there, on my top in the top screen below. And you get one membership I'm going to add on my YouTube discount, on my notification membership exclusives below. So let's go live right here tonight. After minutes of Moxley, we take on Kate Sabana. After minutes, Kenny Omega wasn't the elite, he said. After some Moxley tried to buddy around Kate Sabana, but he was unscrabble he instead. After went a big hitting a Papa Double, wasn't in logging in a sleeper hold to the win. After Matt and Nick Sasson came out afterward, I'm into the big surprise of the AEW World Champion. After the Young Bucks said that they did what they did for their friends. After him and Adam Page and the Jeff Reynolds has a piece of offering to join the group. I was thinking about Richard's fastest group when the Young Bucks want to bring awful to Jeff Reynolds. Okay. After when Kenny Omega to interrupt and the Young Bucks to mock them before. Also ready to yelling himself for the fight. After when Cassius Cover came out to defending Saclino, but was Strickland went in where it still sealed. So after the opening match was a showcase of what makes Moxley, it was dangerous man. Also highlights after when Kate Sabana incredibly into the ring. After it was a short match, but the wrestler out wrestled Sabian. After when Moxley dropped Sabana onto his head, he was taking advantage of his injury history to survive. After it was smart, he ventured into the ring, major storytelling. After has a Jeff Reynolds an angle, it wasn't likely reason it is the final stage on the road to All In. After minutes of Moxley messes it is somewhat angered by his words. Angered but the argument against it is clear. He wants the AEW roster to work together to stop them. After minutes of the OPPS has stepped up to silence them. Next. But this is still a group that is outnumbered. Arguments broken with the Young Bucks. I was pointing in early Moxley. Argument made about the heavy hitters. This was see more interested really against the return of Elite. Argument seems more likely to get on the Jeff Reynolds nervous and then inclined to get support. I just away A didn't move from the match to the Young Bucks. After when Kenny Omega to sports tackling work so well in showcasing Andrew was interesting stories at the top of AEW. Andrew, it was particularly nice to see the cleaner survive. Andrew, he now needs to confident that a man that tried to end in his long career from last year. And the winner of this match is Shawn Moxley. Andrew went to Moxley opened to the show with a Andrew that the roster does not want this enough. Andrew was warning the Young Bucks that they ought not wait for this role. Andrew Moxley took a first shot from Sabana into the corner and tried to respond with shots of his own before Andrew his and going for the boot instead. Andrew said the crowd started a sports house sent during the Young Bucks promo that after he went long enough to annoy Matt, Andrew went Ken Omega to compare the Young Bucks to Messi was leading to a donkey sent. Andrew said a clear so respect to the Mingo before heading out. And next match against was Strickland goes 1-on-1 against Pat. After Miss was Strickland defeated the Young Bucks, but he could not finish his start as Pat attacked him from behind. Afterwards, a basket was found in earlier as in this match. Anderson and Mingo fought back with Furious. And it wasn't focused he hit the house, caught in Sports stomp to the win. After this match was ended more wasn't expected, it looked like. After when Pat landed with body on a bunker bomb and sent the two men plus right to the finish. After hopefully it was such extreme, but I wasn't nothing it cornered Pat to finish the match. I think it could be a good sign, but more likely shows his toughness. Andrew win regardless of the sports needed a big win. Andrew and he looked like Andrew in this match bringing the fight to Pac. It wasn't even from it necessarily in the winner of this match. This was Strickland. So there's no way to do the necessarily all the ancillary frustration. I wasn't after a tough landing on the buckle bomb, a DLC Simpson tried to shake on a Pac. Andrew who was pulling his right ankle. Andrew went was shaking in his Young Bucks rolling to was distracted the camera after the result. Andrew went him and Adam Pace. The sauce passed to Renee Paquette. Andrew went was taking his locker room. He found Presnada, who he wanted to stay out of his business. Andrew is the only heart of the Dodgers tournament. Andrew made Presnada tried to apologize, but the cowboy was refused. So Andrew made Presnada told him and Adam Pace about this was about last year. And him and Pace said, okay, what do you talk about, Presnada? And Presnada, Andrew went him and Pace looked at him and he said, you better sit down and was not impressed about the cowboy, him and Pace. So I just love that assessment between him and Adam Page, and it was not at Sports locker room. Benjamin Personata told him, this was back in last year, since back in 2020. That's what he said. So next match, he got $4,000 for sponsored 8-man tag. I wasn't wondering if anyone got their sauce in where Ospreay was the last man up. And was it hitting a hitting blade to win himself a speedball, Mike Bailey, and Mark Briscoe and Kevin Knight. Almost $1,000 each. I just wasn't on the surface, this was a match about a story. I wasn't even with the money, the stupidity was added, but beyond. I wasn't great asses, it also saw a commitment for a universal. I just saw himself to be a credible leader, and also regarding his team to this victory. After at each stage of this match, it was clear where Ospreay was watching to protect his audience and help them win. After Hanson Moxley continues to question what if a dedicated Wiley reactions to suggest riddles. Argument where Ospreay is setting the stage to not only misunderstand but bring a host of friends to support him in his fight. Argument just make the rest of the match on the heart of a Justice tournament. That wasn't a big interval. The story is the best answer into end the Jet Wales' longest reign of Tory. And the winner of this match is Ospreay, Mark Briscoe, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight. And in a pre-tape preview promos, Argument Legacy tried to call himself the leader of his group. Argument was a wild Ospreay lead a conversation on what each man will do with their money. Argument Tony Schiavone called Ospreay so a little on AEW knees in this time. I was supposedly with Sonic in his road to All In. Argument Legacy tried to dive on the face, but he missed a full man, then slapped him on the head. Argument himself gets it and forms down and forms to the whole suffocate and just did. Argument himself interrupts the whole suffocate. The celebration was acting like after he was already a member of the group. After when Bobby Lashley started, he was arguing with him into MVP and just fine. After he advised the assault of the off, he was that he would only select the whole certificate whenever he got 3 thumbs up, and so the bossman gave him a thumbs down. And he just was a fun assessment sold by the soul of the oath. I think it's an almighty deal with stacks, so there's assessment from the physical experience to the back and forth. So I think at this point the story could lead to MCL with reading all to the group, avoiding with the whole certificate also the way to all in. So either way, this is the best English the whole can have done so far in AEW and has helped and also integrate with them onto the roster. After when MCF woke up to extend the solo, after the whole Sasuke and to a constant glare from Bobby Lashley. So after when AEW recap, after when FTR attacked on Cobb followed by Tony Schiavone, and this is Dax, Howard, and Cass Riddle for their absence. So it wasn't a figure package when I saw this figure package. After when the Poppy Ford and Making Bang is at backstage with Renee Paquette. After when Poppy Ford wanting the women's top division that Making Bang will make anyone on board down starting on AJ on the cruising this Saturday. So next match, I got Owen Hart of a Justice tournament. They got Chris Stenangel goes one-on-one against Ronda Rosa. Tony Storm was this battle closely on the committee as Chris Stenangel has survived to the best shots. After a Ronda Rosa seat hit Saturday night, and from it to the win, and it just was a bout of two of the women's top division. At the end, the white women pulled out the victory. After it was sold, helped by the wild energy of Tony Storm. After on the committee, Tony Storm and Chris Stenangel are better friends and did competitors, but they kept the energy high throughout. After when Chris Stenangel remains a rising top star instead of top division. Alyssa Wallace lost a bid to Making Bang because she has energy in China to go all the way in the women's Owen Hart tournament. After when Ronda Rosa is struggling to compress herself at a world title level, and in this era, in the era in the things may be needed to get there a hair tone, maybe an interesting move. And the winner of this match is Chris Stenangel. After when Tony Storm had a committee rolling into out with her lines about the women's in the ring. After when Don Callis permits a victory for his family in the own and then offer a new offer into the Don Callis family. Elsa Corey was coming to the Undisputed Kingdom in 2025. After when Chris Jericho declares he is leaving until the Lonely Tree does not disappointed him. He states, after when Big Bill cut off Chris Jericho to say he after inviting Key with forced with Chris Jericho, he was afraid they like passing bags. After the Lonely Tree responded with the I'm not mad, I just disappointed line before present on television mental after he advised that he was leaving into Big Bill, implying he was no longer disappointed him. Just a gas line from Chris Jericho. He was evil in this moment. But it is hard to get excited about drama in the really tweet right now. All these days is so full of stable, and yet is struggling to stand out and has lost the one title that made them relevant. When Big Bill and Bonnie Keith have permission that could help them raise up raise up the risk if whatever this last move allows them to do so. It will be a great department for helping them out of Jericho to solo. The best part of the assessment was the premise that Jericho might take some time away, possibly return, refresh, preoperative. When Brian Key was out, not accountable with Big Bill, I wasn't worried that he had complained about Jericho behind the back. When Chris Jericho smashed even more on his way out of the area. AEW highlight Amy Bowen's return and announced the World Fight Federation on the collision this Saturday. In next match, we got cardio category and Wheeler Huda. We take on Samoa Joe and Hook. When Hook was heavy and slowed down to the straps. When Moxley got involved to distract the referee. However, Lisa Bonnet caught Moxley with a soak hold. While Samoa Joe soak out Corey Category outside and just left Hook alone to take out Wheeler Huda with Wyndham for the win. Said Derek Riddle's attack afterward. He was leaving Hook until after his sending him got it forced into his steel seal. Just only agreed. Some also who warned the Derek Riddle's that the OPPS were taking the trio championship next. This was the last involved match of the night. It was a big basically showcasing Hook. We asked it the threat, the OPPS. It was opposed to the trio champions. This may not have needed to a main event. But it was an image to close out the show with an angry Samoan submission machine. He was a pump missing with out of prison and said it get Wales. How good has was struggling was in the build to his match with Moxley. No one has sold in power on the Jet Wales like Samoa Joe. He made clear why, and he should fail him and why he does not hurt them, no matter how many Jet Wales they are. And the winner of this match is Hook and Samoa Joe. After Wheeler Huda attacked Samoa Joe off the apron and Corey Category plastic Hook with a sponging uppercut, also followed by it was defined with a hurdle, put it in their fall. Argument made severe basket so as a back at the leg, maybe a seal. Andrew was kept so down for such long enough for such Jack Riddles to take out Hook. Andrew the Swiss Zimmerman basket the husband table with a on the steel seal. And the last one for the night. So give me 1 minute here. And was so. Andrew just was a night owned by NCO Paul as by it brought thanks to the Italian. Andrew in this evolved such that Riddles will all reposing over the one episode. Andrew but it gave a strong stressful for a night to sell the OPPPS has real threats to the champions. After the opening match into appearance from the young Bucks. After when Kenny Omega was staggering right into his bottle backpack was the hardest threats on the show. After the $4,000 8-man tag was easily the best wrestling of the night. After it showcased some of AEW recent standouts, Andrew was standing in controversial gets a stimulate rolling for the women's overhaul of the Justice tournament. Andrew even reveals that a collision matches are likely to be better. Andrew's voice promo assessment across the night move forward to keep stories from AEW Dynasty and from past last Sunday. Also only the early tweet assessment was a miss for the night. Andrew in that expanded issue for AEW. Also by the end of the night it was heard that the main goal is a cleaner of with main control for AEW 1 and 2 all in. After ends the OPPS could be too much for the Jack Wales. I wasn't meanwhile so Moxley and Tony Storm awaits the end of the own heart of a Justice tournament to build the key with title programs. So it was a good show tonight. So let me take on next Twitter a minute. So after between this match, after the Jack Wales gets the last laugh but tomorrow so is the OPPS has the last word. After first thing that comes to mind when seeing Kenny Omega. So this was a good show tonight. It was an amazing show. This Kenny Omega had to make his promo state. So it was a good show tonight. Oh yeah, his skill is expected to debut in NXT in a few months and is set to receive a Hain Plus. Speaking of with the votes are stated. Here's the next tweet. Almost Cassidy Brian Cage was said right we're all planned for Agent and Dynasty before the sideline. Them speaking of thoughtful Select has gone. As a full report on AEW and Justice Soul was injured the catch-up assistant in things of just simply state. So it was a good show tonight of AEW Dynamite. So it was a good show. Oh yeah, speaking of AEW, he'll be hitting on May 10th. We get PC tickets. It's on sale now. Be on Endeavor CO on Wednesday, June 4th. In the Festival Fest. Wednesday, June 4th. Endeavor CO. Get your tickets now. It's Triple H's part of back. So it was a good show tonight. It was an amazing show. Oh yeah, I watched Pat McAfee show on the late night. Say also was due with Pat McAfee show of tonight. So it was a great show. I think it was for the AEW Dynamite. So when I saw this match, when Legacy got hit on his head, so after Legacy did the dive off full babyface move away, after Legacy landed on he knew his fate. She was going to dive on into the ropes. Not just in the match. So, and the funny part of this announcement, Sandra Bozeman was fighting for his life when MCF pulled up. So, this was funny thing with this announcement between MCF with the whole certificate. So, Say also says so up at Pat McAfee at Bait Night at AHT Special, and even non-wrestling fans was heating. So I was thinking about the new pay-per-views that's coming in soon, I think, for this year. So are you guys hyped for the WrestleMania 41 next week? I'm ready. So we have it the next thing. AEW returns to Seattle area for the 2 nights of Acid at the Weird Center in to be on AEW on Closing on Saturday, June 24th, and AEW Dynamite and AEW on the Closing will be on Wednesday, June 25th. We will play sitting only across and tickets able now. Please see tickets that's going on soon 10th. So I think when MCF went to the backstage, he spoke with MVP. He said, I think just in a B comment, so you the snake has out of here. I think when MCF to his real life girlfriend on Dynamite, I think when he said, so it's a new match from this Saturday. Amy Bowens goes one-on-one against Blake Christian. So let me put it on the screen here the last minute. So, actually on this Saturday on the AEW All-Inclusive to be Emmy Bowens versus Blake Christian on this Saturday. This week, Ripley. So, it was a good show tonight. So, it was a good show. It's a new match for CCW IG Championship Tournament. We got Sonya Steele goes one-on-one against Kylie Ray. So we got a new match for tonight. It's May Yim goes one-on-one against Sol Walker and Jerry Speed. So it was a good show. So let me see in a minute any more from tonight's. So let me see a match for on. So let me see a lineup for AEW Dynamite for on this Saturday on AJ All Closing in what lineups. So let me see here. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let me see here a minute. 4 and 5. So we got 5 more matches to be announced this Saturday on AJ All Inclusive, the Pacific time at 7 o'clock on April 12th. This Saturday. We'll be at Springfield. Yes. Springfield, Miami. This Saturday. So, Agent Rene Paquette giving this interview and says, Agent with his Owen Hart of the Justice Cup tournament match against Savannah Card says about the call. Him and Adam Pace is looking for Strickland for a fight. So you guys think about him and Adam Pace to fight Strickland? So let me know. So you guys, I might say what's that below. So it was a great show tonight. So let me see here anymore. Let me check on Monday Night Raw lineup for next week. So give me 1 minute. So if you like this show tonight on AEW Dynamite Review, please give me just like, subscribe, and this channel. So let me see here anymore. So let me see here. Oh yeah, it's that new show will be on. This is called Tonight Show on Semi-Final. That's tonight. Nope. Next Tuesday on. Yeah, that's tonight's show. Right. To voice part of Vic. Tonight's show. Semi-final. I might watch it this weekend. But it would be on tonight. I might record it myself. See my stuff. All the wrestling stuff I can watch. So that's Ozzy Osbourne with Triple H. for the Ajawaki Wrestling have been connect from the beginning, and so have you. Yep, Triple H part of that. So let me put the screen here. You guys want to see this? It was Ozzy Osbourne with Triple H part of that. So this is Ozzy Osbourne and with Triple H part of that today. So this is Triple H beats the Tonight Show of semifinal on Tuesday on April 8th. So to let you guys know about that and just info. So we will wrap it up in a few minutes here. So it was a good start tonight. It was amazing show. So let me check here on any news, I think, for this weekend. So let me see here. Oh yeah, speaking of Sky Blue, the kind of forces say report. AEW top star Carter Fossil says outlook on getting Sky Blue back into the ring very soon. He was about AJ Carter Fossil has been on the one on his long career thanks to a high profile feud with Ospreay after his certificate over and follow AEW top star the Sky Blue. Yeah, I was thinking about Sky Blue has been on the shuffle since survived after suffering an ankle injury. Sky Blue has been recovered from the injury, has been searching for both Holt and Carter Foster who talk about the partnership Blue has faced has where has him, but it was to support their partner during an appearance on a good combat wrestling. So he said, I never touched award experience in muscle injury to wrestling, so this was my first kind of experience of what that kind of conference said. I think it was hard for me, like seeing her going through. I think it indeed also at the same time. My career is taking off and like going crazy. I think indeed Nursing Sky Blue will be there for everything being able to support me, being able to share with me. I think in this was very hard for her to be happy for me, but then also at the same time be like, it just sucks. I want to be there. I want to be a part of it. I want to be doing the same thing. That's what he said. So the next one says, I'll be rewarding for me, so yes. The color faucet did good. It's now a larger color faucet getting her ready for the ring, and it should be coming sooner than you think. So are you excited for Sky Blue coming back? He'll come back very soon. So let me know your thoughts about Sky Blue to return very soon. to come back into the ring. So have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys on doing it live on SmackDown on Friday. So have a great Wednesday. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.